Alright, Mike, you did the audio. I know I probably put you through hell. We had a meeting, me and Mike had a meeting. It was like a long meeting.
Yeah.
Breaking down every scene of what I would like to have and what I don't want in there. Mike had some suggestions that are way better than mine. So that's one of the things, like, you gotta trust your team. Like, play your position, trust your team. If I didn't trust the writer, if I didn't trust the audio, makeup, the fights and stunts, and I went in there like I knew what I was doing, this would have been a mess. And I mean, I love what I saw up here, you know, speaking for myself. So, and doing the audio and stuff, like, what are some of the best practices for, like, people who are getting into audio, maybe? Best practices, like, on set and, like, pre-production and post-production. Like, what do you need from your director and producers and everything to make the best quality audio that you need to make?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand audio, even on set. They think they have an idea. So I think it's just being very candid and honest and open with your director about your requests, what you need to do. Getting enough time from your AD to lab people up and make sure you have the best subs possible. People running with audio or, you know, on their own with audio, not having an actual audio tech for so long, usually when they're getting started, that it really does come down, a lot of guys get frustrated, but it really comes down to a lack of knowledge sometimes. So again, what you need is people understanding. I mean, there's little things, even for actors, not to be putting things down during their lines. It's going to kill you in post. So it's just getting that time and accepting that you're the audio tech and that you know what you're doing, and then just asking for it.
Post-production, like, you take it through, like, your post-production process, like,
So what Nate alluded to is the first step is to get a spotting session with your post person. It's really to dive into what the director wants as far as the vision goes. There's as much creativity in audio post-production, even on a drama, when there's not a lot of crazy out there things. To get the mood across, to ask what's happening in characters' minds, that's really where you get to be creative, and you have to fulfill the vision, because you can go in a direction that doesn't match the director's vision. So you get spotting sessions first, you sit down, you watch the entire film, you stop it, you ask what the director's thinking, what he's going for, you offer your ideas as far as ambience goes, or just certain sound effects, or to punctuate certain dramatic moments. So you kind of start there. Next, the very important thing is the dialogue edit, which is really just going through and clean up all the dialogue, taking alternate takes if possible. Another thing, because I work on a lot of low budget, sometimes on the first time people are using an audio person on set, or that's professional or in post, and then they hear the audio I was recording on set, they're like, that's great, that's fantastic, we're done. Like, no. That might sound good for you, but to me it doesn't sound like it's there. So first dialogue edit, then it's going through doing the sound effects edit, and that even comes down to, if you have time, you should replace everything that's not dialogue on set. If you put down a pencil, it should be you putting down a pencil. Sometimes, even on big budget productions, there's not enough time, you just got to roll with some sound on set. But in the perfect world, that's what you're doing as far as the sound effects edit. Then you do some sound design, put the ambience tracks, work with the composer, and do the re-recording mix down.
So is it replace? Did you say replace all the sound, like you can pencils?
Anything that's, if you
we were out in the woods.
Yeah.
Things. You were replacing all that?
Yeah, as much as I could. With the time. So there's always time crunch, right? You're never done. There's things that I watch that I cringe, but it's always you meet your deadline. You're not really ever done.
You know, I remember on set, like, every time when we were out in the woods, like, cause it's a lot of elements. You gotta know, this is a bird. One day, this bird just kept going, wee! And I didn't throw the rock at the bird. I just threw the rock. And it got quiet, but I was like, we good, Mike? And every time they're like, ain't cut. And I wanted to say, all right, moving on, but I had to, every time, ain't cut, Mike, we good. All right, ain't cut, Mike, we good.
And that's the thing that you need on set, right? Somebody to understand. And sometimes you have to move on, and it is what it is, because you still have to make your day at the end of the day.
Yeah. So what's going on next for you?
I have a short film I need to deliver at the end of the day today. I have a feature that's coming up that needs to be delivered the next couple of days. I'm picking up a hard drive tomorrow for a web series. That's the immediate stuff anyway.